He walked in smooth with a gag of teeth, slick gloves on and that doctor trick. Said you look like a girl who's seen some rat. Tipped his cap, grinned, oh the gall he had. I said, boy, don't you test my nerves. He said, I'll keep your vitals with gentle curves. He zipped me into my hazmat suit, real slow, real snug, with a charming salute. Said, seal you up tight before things get wild. And I laughed like a ghoul, all sweet and defiled. Always airtight love in a toxic dispute. When he zips me into my hazmat suit, we dance through clouds where the air don't lie, green fog kisses and a crimson sky. He spun my filters, twisted tight my locks, checked my seals like he knew my thoughts. Whispers close through the mask and dome, baby, this bunker's feeling like home. Oh, he zipped me into my hazmat suit, and so skilled they ought to prosecute. Said we'll keep the heat and let the world decay, and I'd melt inside if not for the gauge display. No breath to waste, no space to refute. When he zips me into my hazmat suit, now steam's rising from a reactor hiss. He says one wrong move and we lose the bliss. But he knows my codes and I know his pace. We read each other like a storage case. The world's all ash and ambient roar, but we've got 5 inches of love and more.
He double knotted the backstrap. What a gent. I swear that boy uses duct tape like perfume. If I fog the visor, does that count as flirting?
He zipped me into my hazmat suit. Now I'm so surreal and totally cute. Forget diamonds, this girl wants laid, a filtered kiss and a bed that's dead. Love's a little twisted, a little acute, but baby, zip me back in that hazmat suit. Hey. They say he's hot, but baby, that's glow. Green around the edges and a little too slow. I met him down by the white spring light. He sparked like hell, but he held me right. They whisper lies and scoff at my skin, but sugar, that red's what lets him in. Glowing ain't cheating, it's just his hue. Can't help it if the man's turned neon blue. He's warm to the touch, below beneath. My atomic gentleman with glowy teeth. You say he's sick, I say he's sweetening. Get it right, boys, glowing ain't cheating. My friends all gasp, say girl he leaks, but he croons real low and hums when he speaks. They say that glow is a walking sin, but I ain't leaving my radioactive man. He lights my room when the grid is down, still kisses soft, still paints the town. Oh, it ain't cheating, it's just mutation. Little side effect of post-war flirtation. His shirt's half gone and his jaw might clack, but baby his heart don't never crack. So say your piece, keep repeating. Ain't my fault if glowing ain't cheating. That girl, he left footprints in the dark. So do I in the right heels. That man's a mobile reactor. protector and still safer than my ex. A glowing ain't cheating, it's just a blast. A little green love that's built to last. I'll hold his hand till the rags wear thin and dance in the fallout all over again. You judge by shine, I judge by feeling. He's mine, boys. And glowing ain't he walks like the war's still hot. Leather coat and a grin you forgot. Carries weight like a nuclear sin. Winks at danger, then reels you in. I tossed a smile, he tossed it back, but I saw that glow peeking through his pack. Don't tease the fat man, sugar, don't flirt, he'll make you giggle, then leave you in dirt. One wrong word and he's counting to 10, and baby, you won't get to count again. You think you're cute with that caravan tan, but don't tease the fat man. He drinks his rum with a fusion twist, laughs too loud and loves to resist. Said, girl, you flash too much finesse, and that might make me dangerous. I leaned in close just to test his line. He loaded that look like a landmine. Don't tease a fat man, honey, don't play. He's got a short fuse and a long-range spray. That launcher hums when he's feeling sprayed, and you might glow just from saying hi. He's got range, rage, and a very big plan. So don't tease the fat man. You flirting or trying to die pretty? Depends. What's the blast radius on your heart? Big enough to leave your shoes smoldering, sweetheart. He ain't your daddy, ain't your thrill. He's a mushroom cloud with time to kill. But if he grins and lets you near, just know it's love or worse, sincere. So bat your lashes, take your stance. Just don't mistake that smile for a dance. Don't tease the fat man, baby, beware. He's heavy on heat and light on care. He'll drop a beat like he drops a town, then vanish before you hit the ground. If you feel that rumble, if you hear that scan, run fast, love. And don't tease the fat man. He said, why are you always far away? I said, love looks better framed that way. Scope on my shoulder, wind in my hair. One knee down, no wasted prayer. I see him move before he knows. Every lie in the way he goes. Heart stays calm, fingers steady. I don't chase love, I keep it ready. Scoped and loaded, that's my state. Steady breath, no room for fate. Eyes like flint, nerves corroded. Call me quiet, call me scoped and loaded. Perfume, don't need lines. Just one long look across the pines. He walks like cover, I walk like range. Two locked barrels in a world gone strange. Shells of dirt with a soft gold spin. He smiles like trouble pulls me in. Love don't shout, love don't beg. It waits real still on a broken leg. Scoped and loaded, you dream in day, I strike at night. No wasted words. says I'm cold, I say I'm clean. I don't miss what I haven't seen. Kisses loud don't last too long. Silence knows when it's strong. I've watched towns burn through glass and scope. Learn the way to patience and hope. If I choose you, understand. I already had you in my hand. He said, you don't talk much. I said, I don't miss. He smiled anyway. Wind cut sharp, night pulls close. Heartbeat steady, finger pose. I don't promise, I don't plead. I aim at truth, I pull on need. If I love you, you won't hear. You'll feel it land and pull you near. Meet me quiet, meet me low. You'll know me when the crosshairs glow. Scoped and loaded, breath held deep. This vow I take, this shot I keep. No roses, no code, no need to show it. Just meet me at dusk. Scope and load it. And a tongue like sin. He had boots like brass and a tongue like sin. Said I load 2 shells before I walk in. Wore a smile like a heat slick trap. Slick back hair and a whiskey clap. I said, boy, that's a dangerous thing. He said, that's why I walk with a double barrel swing. Bang, bang, baby, don't flirt too light. He fires off charm and he hits all night. Triggers tight and he sings when he aims. That double barrel swing's got 2 names. He danced like gunpowder, hot and wide, with a backup grin on the right-hand side. You lean too close, you'll hear that click. He loves like thunder and he fires quick. Buckle your belt when he starts to sing. It's no slow waltz. It's a double barrel swing. Bang, bang, baby. Don't play coy, he's a fallout dandy, not a stable boy. He aims with hips and strikes with flair. You'll fall in love in the back of a tram. Sweetheart, my heart's like a combat slam. One side soft, the other steel, and both are cocked when I feel real. He don't love gentle, he don't do ring. He bows with a kiss and a double barrel swing. Is that a weapon in your coat? Only one way to find out. I like a man with a built-in warning label. I keep my boots by the exit door, but when he croons, I want one more. He's all flash, all flare, no shame, but baby, I keep whispering his name. I tried to leave, heard the jukebox ping, and back I ran for that double barrel swing. Bang, bang, baby. He ain't tame, he lives on the edge of lust and flame. Call it bad, call it wild, call it a fling, but nobody forgets that double barrel swing. He dipped his hat with his left hand slick, Right one offered me a bottle to pick. Then from nowhere, arm number 3 pulled out a chair and winked at me. Said, don't be shy, I love a smart girl who can handle 3 arms, 1 heart. 3 arms, 1 heart, and all of them mine. One stirs the drink, one draws the line. One pulls me close, one don't behave. The third's got rhythm you can't quite say. Holding me tight like a pre-war chart. Falling too fast for 3 arms, 1 heart. We danced real slow till the band caught flame. I laughed, he twirled, none of us to blame. Said most men led, he led times 3. Spun me twice, then dipped my knee. I guessed, he grinned, said that's just the start. You ain't seen nothing from 3 arms, 1 heart. 3 arms, 1 heart, tangled in tune. Kiss me soft by reactor moon. One hand hot, the other cool. Third one slid like a well-taught rule. Felt every beat like a stim-packed dart. Caught in the swing of 3 arms, 1 heart. Is that thing always that fast? Which one? Exactly. Now folks all talk when we walk by. Say, girl, that can't be safe to try, but let 'em watch and let 'em moan. I never felt so fully known. He holds me like a piece of art, painted in rhythm with 3 arms, 1 heart. 3 arms, 1 heart, and baby I'm done. A dozen fingers and everyone's fun. I lost count of the places they touched, but loved every second a little too much. Call it twisted, call it rat start, but I call it mine. 3 arms, 1 heart. He pulled me close in the bunker dark. Said, baby, I could make a real big spark. He's got launch codes inked on his thigh and a mushroom twinkle in his eye. He traced my collar with a Geiger tick. Said, push my button, make it quick. Now I'm breathing heavy in the fallout hue, feeling that love like a worn-out shoe. He says he wants to launch a nuke, wink. He's got plans that'll make me think. A red-hot warhead in his trunk, steaming up that missile bunk. Whisper sweet like DEFCON 2. Oh, honey, I'm prepped for blasting too. He's the general of my no-fly zone. Got a helmet, shelf, and a romantic drone. He lubes up love with rat away and disarms my doubts with wordplay. Said, baby, my heart's a siloed shell. You got the code, so ring my bell. Now I'm shaking, quaking with nuclear ache on this mutual destruction break. He says he wants to launch a nuke, wink. He's got plans that'll make me think. A red-hot warhead in his trunk, steaming up that missile bunk. Whisper sweet like DEFCON 2. Oh, sugar, I'm prepped for blasting too. No siren screams, no bunker drills, just hush, hush, love and mushroom thrills. He says he wants to launch a nuke, wink, and I'm ready to glow. No need to Oh, he leaned in close, said you travel alone. I tapped my holster, said I'm never on my own. Glass on my lips, still at my side. I don't scare easy and I don't hide. He smiled slow like he knew the show. I said, careful honey, this is 10 millimeters of love. 10 millimeters of love, snug and tight. Fits my hand and feels just right. No safety on when I start to shove. Don't mistake me, baby, it's 10 millimeters of love. Da 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 da. He bought me a drink, I checked his hand. Watched how he moved, how he made his plans. You learn real fast in a world like this who's worth a smile and who you'll miss. I don't fall hard, I don't push or shove, but I might lean in with 10 millimeters of love. 10 millimeters of love. Short and sweet, kicks a little hard but stays discreet. One clean shot's enough for, you guessed it, baby, 10 millimeters of love. Is that thing always loaded? Only when I'm interested. Guess I'll behave. He asked me once if I ever relax. I said sure when I count my caps. I holster slow and I trust a touch, but I'll never give up that final clutch. If I love you, I won't show. I'll keep you close and the 10 millimeters of love. 10 millimeters of love, clean and true, not for show, just what I do. Call it rough, call it tough, call it shove, but it kept me alive. That 10 millimeters of love. I was working late in Vault 69 when a lady in red crossed the pressure line. She leaned in close with a twist of her smile, said my vault's been sealed for quite a while. She flipped her badge and locked the door, whispered I don't let just anyone in this way. I checked the gauge, red high desire, so I cranked the valve and stoked the fire. Hot pipe, cold vault, steam rising through the floor. She swore she'd never done this behind the reactor door. Override code in, hearts on detonation. Two shadows danced in silent ventilation. She had blueprints etched in lipstick red, blueprints no overseer ever read. Said you can tinker with my generator core, just promise not to trip the lockdown door. I slipped a fuse, she sparked a grin, said you run that wire right under my skin. From utility shafts to the coolant tanks, she moaned you're the reason for these seismic pranks. Hot pipe, cold vault, she turned the safety off. I've got a system breach. She laughed with a cough, containment's failing. Oh, what a blast, you heat me up like a plasma cast. She was gone like a thermionic dream, but scribbled on my jumpsuit in cherry chalk next time. No tools, just knock. She walked in wearing a red suit tight, neon green under that flickering light. She said, don't blame me, I swear it's true. It was gamma rays, not love for you. She smiled like a meltdown, lips all aglow. Said my Geiger's ticking, might lose control. You'd think I'd run from that hazmat gleam, but I fell harder than a reactor team. Radiation made her do it, that's what she claimed. That wild little dance in the decantambe. She kissed like fallout, burned like truth, lit up my dosimeter and stole my youth. We rendezvoused near the fusion core. She said, these urges I can't ignore. Wrapped in lead but heart exposed. She tapped my badge and the door it closed. She said, containment breaches, just a name, and blamed the isotopes for her little games. But when I woke, she was gone and slick, left nothing but scorch marks on my dosum strip. Radiation made her do it, sure she did. That wasn't love, just half-life and fibs. Now I glow in places I never knew, and every lie she told still feels brand new. Still feels brand new. So next time a girl in a vault suit flirts, check her readings before it hurts. If her heart's gone fission, don't play through it. Whatever she says, radiation didn't do it. Radiation didn't do it.
Down where the coolant hums and drips, she wore a wrench on cherry lip, one eye on reactor charge, the other on my thumb pumping hard. She said, you lost, I said, might be. She handed me a spare ID and whispered, follow sign Mark C, and keep your hands off valve 3. Steamy in sublevel B, where the suits come off at 3:30. Pipes are moaning, lights turn red. She pinned me back on the tool cart bed. She said she came to check the gauges, but I flipped her breakers in 3 stages. Don't need no lockout tag on me, I'm steam certified officially. That safety rail was rusted through, but her grip held like adhesive glue. She read my vitals off the screen and raised the temp from mild to obscene. Cooling rose, alarms went off. She kissed me through a rat-proof cloth. Emergency, the speaker pled, but we were busy instead. Steamy in sublevel B, where the volts get high and morals flee. Pumps keep thumping, gears go slack. She wrote her number on my hazmat pack. She said it once, I made it 3. You better not report this D. that glow green. Best night this vault has ever seen. Used to light a room just walking in. Now I barely spark my violin. Had a halo hue back in '84. Now I'm a dim bulb hiding by the door. That bar used to scream my name. Now it don't even twitch the gauge. I was once a caution sign in boots. Now I just blend in with the suits. I don't glow like I used to. Fish and fizzled, heart gone blue. Used to hum like a generator. Now I'm just a second shifter waiter. Once had eyes like melted chrome. Now they flicker like a broken dome. I don't glow like I used to, friend. And I don't know if I will again. Her kisses lit my fusion core. Now they just shut down my floor. She said you used to burn so bright, while I'm reaching for a red away night. Can't even toast my cold canned beans without a jump start from old routines. They said I'd outshine every star. Now I just dim the local bar. Now I just dim the local bar. Now I just dim the local bar. Now I shuffle past the clearance rails. I don't glow like I used to. Guess the night don't need me to.
Said, darling, I fix what others ditch, but don't go thinking I'm your inch and itch. He popped my hood with a grease-stained glove, tuned my engine in the post-war love. But when I asked for a little repair to light, he said, sweetheart, that's no pipe wrench, hold tight. He's got torque in the hips and lube in his kiss, tighten my bolts with a radioactive twist. That's no pipe wrench, sugar, don't be shy. It's a toolkit thrill neath the fusion sky. He ain't fixing leaks, he's breaking rules. Wasteland, love and mechanic school. He's got a manual heart and a piston soul, fixing hearts with a socket roll. Busted a valve, he'll patch your core, but he leaves his wrench by the bedroom door. Says I ain't here to unclog your drain, I'm your wild card riding a monorail train. Now I'm steaming hotter than a broken gauge in his workbench world of garage stage rage. Got torque in the hips and lube in his kiss, tighten my bolts with a radioactive quiz. That's no pipe wrench, sugar, don't be shy. It's a toolkit thrill neath the fusion sky. Wrench my soul spark from a plasma gun. Now I don't trust tools with handles too wide, not when he strolls in with that double wide stride. That's no pipe wrench, baby, don't pretend he's a full tilt love bomb with a loose rear end. I wore red lips and nothing more, knocked twice on that shelter door. He said the filters weren't quite clean, but I laid down like a pre-war queen. He traced my spine with a dosimeter tick, said you're harder than a gamma stick. Now every night I toss and glow, there's fallout where my dreams should go. There's a little fallout on my pillow, a little heat behind my smile. I told him, boy, that suit's too yellow, but he just purred and stayed a while. Now my sheets don't lie, and neither do I. I'm half in love, half liquefied. He said, don't worry, it's only trace, but my hair won't sit in place. I found his note by the purifier tank, signed in soot with thanks for the plank. My mirror's cracked, my blush is green, still I can't wipe what might have been. I curl up tight and try to sleep, but isotope dreams don't come cheap. There's a little fallout on my pillow, a little below. A lid in my head, he lit me up like an old armadillo, then left me glowing in his stead. Now the night's gone cold and the radioactive is low, but I'd still answer if he said hello. Your voice comes soft through static hiss, a low hum behind the generator's kiss. I press my palm to rusted steel, pretend his skin I almost feel. We laugh through cracks in midnight code, two lovers caught on lockdown mode. The world fell out, but we fell in one breath apart, sealed by sin. Kiss me through the glass door, I'll catch it in the pressurized air. Trace my name on the frost line, pretend I'm really there. We miss the boom, but not the ache. A love too strong for the world to take. Scrapes behind your wall, I dream of scent of iron soap and discontent. They say the seals won't ever lift, but still I wait through every shift. If loving you means breathing less, then lock me in this tenderness. Kiss me through the glass door, Let the silence taste like wine. I'll see you in the shimmer's edge, where lonely hearts still shine. No warhead storm could burn us through. Not when I've got this home from you. He brought me a power chord on our second date. Said you light up the room and girl, I won't wait. He flicked on my pilot light with a velvet touch. Now I'm overclocked and it's all too much. Ooh, my fusion core's about to burst. I'm running hot, baby, quench but curse. You flip my switch and stoke my flame. Now this good girl's off the grid untamed. My Geiger's ticking just from your smile. I'm calibrated wrong, but it feels worthwhile. You tightened my bolts, gave my pistons a jolt. Now I'm sparking wild like a rat storm bolt. My fusion core's about to burst. This ain't just love, it's fallout thirst. When you power me up with your midnight charge, I go from stable to critically large. Hold me steady or let me blow. You rev my systems down below. We're breaking regs, we're running hot. Who needs control when this is what we got? Yes, my fusion core's about to burst, and baby, I want the worst. One more kiss, one more pulse, and I'll glow so bright. They'll call it in